Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
We know you're listening to this podcast to relax and not to be distracted by ads, but this one is here to help. If you're an Eon customer, you could win a holiday of your choice worth £5,000. You could seek out thrills or choose to chill. Enter by December 31st at eonenergy.com/win. T's and C's apply.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Adelaide Podcast Festival. I'm now sitting here, which is pretty cool. You may have heard of me before sitting behind there, but it's great to get out and about and enjoy everyone here tonight. So thank you for coming to night 2 of the Adelaide Podcast Festival. I am Andy from the Ozcast Network, one half of it. Liam is also the other half. So welcome everyone tonight. The particular podcast I'm involved with here, it involves my beautiful partner Yasmin, who's currently pregnant with a little Is This Movie For You baby. Hello there.
Yeah.
And also, we work very closely with GU Filmhouse Adelaide and Hindley Street, so we've brought on stage tonight a fellow podcaster, Ben of the GU Filmhouse Adelaide GM. Put your hands together for Ben, everybody.
How you going?
Yeah. Now, Ben, you would have heard a couple of weeks ago on another podcast, if you're into shooting.
It's probably not the best thing to talk about right about now.
Are you still in trouble with your wife?
Always.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, check. What was the podcast called again?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, so basically precision tactical rifle. So it's changed now, but basically it's like rimfire, things like that. So a sport. So
yeah,
that's not something rude. That's a shooting thing.
Yeah, he hasn't eaten something like curry related, and then all of a sudden he's going to ring a fire.
No, it's not. No.
Or something to do with like the poo eating that they were talking about in the last podcast.
Yeah, have you guys eaten?
Yeah,
poo?
where's the coffee? Yeah.
All right, definitely something not poo related is the beautiful food at GU Filmhouse Adelaide. So feel free to go past and grab that. But we're here to quickly talk about GU Filmhouse Adelaide because you are a particular partner for this evening. So we thought we'd give you a bit of a plug.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, very happy to be partnered with the Adelaide Podcast Festival. Amazing opportunity for us and what you guys do. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, sorry, you go.
Well, we love going to GU Filmhouse Adelaide. The family there's lovely and the food's amazing and seats are super
Yasmin's
comfy.
actually not pregnant. She likes eating the waffles that we have.
And I get like 3 serves of spring rolls as well.
Every time she comes in, spring rolls, 3 serves, and always gets the waffles. So
the old spring waffle baby you got going on there.
My secret shame.
So we have plenty to look forward to at GU Filmhouse Adelaide this year, don't we, Benny boy?
yeah, absolutely. So we do a lovely thing called Cinebuzz Chicks, or Chicks of the Flicks, if everyone's seen it before, for all the ladies out there. So we've actually got blockers coming up on Friday the 23rd of March.
Cool.
Which is kind of cool. And then, we've got amazing documentary, so like Doc Social coming up. We've got an amazing cult classic lineups called In the House.
Yep.
With a pretty average host, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, mother...
So Andy actually hosts all our classic films.
I
So
think you're a good host.
Yeah, thanks, babe.
and probably the best person to introduce the cult classic films that we have coming up.
Yeah,
be Andy.
is this my 3rd season?
4th?
Crikey.
Holy moly.
He was actually there the day we opened, so
Yeah.
he's family.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lee. So this season for In the House, we're looking forward to this because the first season it was like, okay, we're pretty cult classic related. The second season, like, yeah, we're getting this thing going right now. Everyone's going to love this one. The third season, what? Now the 4th season, what a lineup this is going to be. We kick off on April 6th. Lock this one in your calendars, everybody. The Warriors. Who's fans of the Warriors? Yes.
So you're going to come out and play, in other words.
Yeah, lucky that happened.
Yeah, I know.
May 11th, we've got The Crow. Who's big fans of The Crow? Yeah, one up the back there.
Nice.
Very nice.
June 8th, we've got the original Matrix.
What? Whoa.
And then July 6th, we've got Donnie Darko. So
Yes.
another cult classic. Yeah, there we go. Donnie Darko fans.
Yas, we're going to take care of the next 2.
We've got Total Recall, August 10th.
Yes. Who likes Total Recall? Yeah, some average
Oh,
ones.
it's Arnie, come on.
And then the final for the season is September 7, and that's Tron.
Tron. Put your hands together for Tron, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah, that wasn't hands, but that's good.
Come on, guys. Always open for suggestions. Always.
All right, so is there anything else that we need to really lock into the calendars at GE Filmhouse Adelaide coming up very shortly?
Yeah, there's always a lot going on. Adelaide Film Festival as well in October. We've got a lot coming up. So if you get a chance, come see The Warriors, most amazing film. April 6th. Come on, Liam.
Who brought him? Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a bit of an example, a bit of a sample of what we do in our little podcast. Because as Sharon said, the perfect podcast is 8 minutes. So we try to get underneath that, don't we?
Yeah, as short as possible.
When I say underneath, I mean in a completely clean way. All right. So Tommy, kick that intro. Here we go.
Short and simple movie reviews. Hosted by Andy and Yasmin. Answering the question, is this movie for you?
All right, and this is where I go, hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Is This Movie For You podcast. It is the podcast that reviews movies simply and answers the question if this movie is for you. My name is Andy. We have Yasmin here as well.
Hey.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the start of the podcast, which is great, right? So we thought today that we'd give you a bit of an example, not do any old sort of new movie coming out. We want to just so you could get used to it. We thought we'd do a bit of a classic, right?
Our own cult classic.
Yes.
Step Brothers, our favourite movie.
Yeah, who loves Step Brothers?
Woo!
Yeah, Will Ferrell, what's up? No, he's not
Best
here.
actor. Oh my God, guys, come on.
So what generally happens is we then give a brief description of the movie.
Yep. So it stars Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, who play Brendan and Dale.
Yep.
They're pretty much just lazy, unemployed 40-year-old dudes living with their parents still.
Yep.
Then their worlds get turned upside down when their respective mums and dads get married and they have to move in together, and starts off as a war and they end up as best friends.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what we then do is that we talk about the good and the bad points, don't we?
Okay, yep. Ben, what would you say a good point is of the movie?
Of the movie Step Brothers.
I would have to say when they build bunk beds so they have more room for activities.
That's the best.
Absolutely. I still reckon the favourite bit for mine, because I used to have it as a ringtone, We Boats and Hoes, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who remembers Boats and Hoes, everybody? That's right. That's what's up.
Well, it's actually a cool movie because it's quite musical.
Yeah.
There's the car scene where the family's singing "Sweet Child of Mine" and the husband's saying how crap his wife is. And then at the Catalina wine mixer, there's the big "Time to Say Goodbye" song, and then of course Boats and Hoes at the Prestige Worldwide.
Premiere.
Yeah, launch party.
Yeah. Still the best song ever. Then we usually go is we just answer the question, who would you take?
For me, I think anyone who loves a little bit of lowbrow comedy, super easy to watch. Any teenagers up to probably less than a 50-year-old maybe.
That's a pretty old teenager.
From teen to...
Okay, yeah,
Thanks.
I see what you mean.
Thanks for the support.
No worries, babe.
And of course, any Will Ferrell fans, because this is definitely one of his best movies in my opinion.
And sometimes what we do is we like to add little sort of hints and tips about the particular movie. So what generally happens is, we go in and speak to Ben and all the crew down there at GE Filmhouse Adelaide, and sometimes we get a nice little tip, like when we went to see Dunkirk, we were advised that it was filmed in a particular way. So if you want to see Dunkirk in a good way, you sit just below the middle.
Yeah, that's right, because it's an envelope movie.
That's right, envelope shot. Is that the right term, Vinny?
That's correct, yeah.
Oh, cute.
Is it envelope or post box? I can't remember now. But pretty much it's like a long, skinny
Well,
film.
you put an envelope in a post box, so let's just roll with that.
Something to do with mail.
All right, then we finalise the particular review with a rating.
Ben, what do you give it?
Now, it's out of popcorns.
Popcorns.
So
and
just
are we
the
doing
singular
10
popcorns.
now?
Yeah, we're doing it out of 10.
10 popcorn.
For Step Brothers, I
Yes.
would well and truly give it an 8.5.
Oh, pop.
How does everyone feel about that? 8.5 popcorns. Yeah.
Come on.
Bit of judging going on, Benny.
Andy?
I I'd give it a 9.
A 9?
Yes.
That's
Oh, see?
Only because I got a shit seat at the time and I was up the back and the right. But no, I'm just kidding. 9 out of 10. What about you, Yasmin?
So this is actually one of my favourite movies of all time.
Yeah.
But we've seen a lot of really good movies, so probably like a 7 popcorns, even though it's my favourite.
What? Oh, clapping on the crowd, everybody. That's the first voluntarily clap.
You're not going to win any like screen awards for it or best actor or anything like that, but it's such an entertaining film.
And you can watch it anywhere as well. You can watch it at work if you need to. You know, bypass the hours. You can watch it on the plane, on the bus, in the crapper if you want as well. Yep.
So,
or some of the best screens in Adelaide at GU Filmhouse Adelaide.
Yeah, absolutely. And may I say, Dolby Atmos surround sound. What's up there?
Yeah, so we're the only cinema in South Australia currently with Dolby Atmos. So in one of our cinemas, we actually got over 50, 60 speakers. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Super loud, but good loud.
Pretty
Guys,
much like a 20-year-old's car in the 90s.
Is it time to give out some prizes?
Thanks.
I think so, definitely.
What did you say, sorry?
Is it time to give out some prizes?
Yeah, why not? We've got heaps of prizes tonight. We've got, what are we going to call them? Is This Movie For You / GU Filmhouse Adelaide prizes.
Yes.
Yeah. So how would you like to give these away? A bit of a questionnaire?
Yep. So we've got a bit of a questionnaire. So we've got some double passes to give out, and we've got some of our lovely stubby coolers down here, which you can buy over there for $10 if you don't win. But we'll share some. The Is This Movie For You podcast actually have lovely faces printed on the stubby coolers, so you'll remember us.
Cost me a shitload. So, if you guys want to win one of those,
you can have
definitely
it for free.
Do that. Yes.
Okay, so first question. Who organised the Adelaide Podcast Festival? Yes? What company? Yes, perfect.
Dan. Yeah.
Come collect your prize. There's one.
Now we're going to chuck it. That was the worst throw ever.
And this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's going everywhere tonight.
Okay, Andy's question. You're up.
Okay, all right. GU Filmhouse Adelaide is the only place in South Australia to have what speakers? What?
Winner.
Yeah. Up the back there on the right-hand side, you just scored yourself a double pass, sir, and also an Is This Movie For You stubby cooler. And you know what? We're going to throw in an Adelaide Podcast Festival one as well. Beautiful! As Conor Fruita would have said back in the late 90s. Yep. All right, Beatty, you want to get a question?
So I'll have to keep it in PG as much as possible.
Sure.
What's Yasmin's favourite film?
Oh, God.
Okay, that was too close.
Yeah.
All right.
The Decider.
Hand up first. Name another Will Ferrell movie. Red shirt guy? Perfect.
I'm on fire.
Oh, you just
I'm on
pray to
fire.
baby Jesus?
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what Is This Movie For You is all about. We're always at GU Filmhouse Adelaide, and I think you should make your way there at some point too. There's always offers and free movie tickets and stuff like that to premieres and preview screenings on our Facebook page. So hook it up at ozcastnetwork.com, and also Is This Movie For You everywhere on the socials. Benny, thank you so much. Put your hands together
guys.
for Benjamin from GU Filmhouse Adelaide. Put your hands together for Yasmin and the little baby inside. And me for supplying that baby.
Oh,
there
my
you
goodness.
go. Right. Everyone.
And we just wanted to...
Oh, shit. I did take it to a servo at some point, so I don't know what's... Yeah, anyway.
and just another big thanks to the Adelaide Podcast Festival sponsors, the Ozcast Network, Omni Studio, Placard Media, Fresh 92.7, Cooper's, the Elephant British Pub, GU Filmhouse Adelaide, Studio Creations, Rumpus Room, Cartel Media, and Filmhouse. Thank you very much.
And how good is this? Yasmin's first time ever on stage talking into a microphone. Yes! Congratulations,
Well, technically it's not. She hosted one of the In the Houses.
Yeah, I
Let's
told
not
that.
you were
talk
drunk,
about that.
so-
Let's not talk about that.
I had been to a Christmas party. Things got a bit loose, and anyway. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.